Today is finally the day that we're gonna be aquascaping our 75-gallon freshwater fish tank. So we just need links so we get and how we I'm super excited to build this tank right here. It's been almost 2 weeks now and I've been collecting all the materials that we need. I think we have enough materials to do the aquascape, but before we get started, I actually figure out that this one's not leveled, so we're gonna level that one first. And then we're probably gonna put the frame up because honestly, I'm not sure right now if we're gonna put a shelf here. But since we have a poster right now, so might as well just put it up. And then if I change my mind later, I mean, it's easy fix. But yeah, so I think we're gonna get started first, making sure that this one's leveled. And then after we level this tank, we'll put up the frame and then we'll start building our aquascape. This is the one I was talking about. We're a little bit low on the left, on the front side right here. So we just need to raise this one a little bit, about that much. This one's gonna be super close. I'm not sure if just my OCD kicking in, but I just wanna make sure we do it right as much as we can, right? So I already got some shims in the back, so we're gonna get that one first. I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no Tetris, you don't know me. It's almost winter time and it's been raining a lot here lately. I really haven't got a chance to organize this warehouse, but soon though.
I wish I had eyes in the back of my head. I've been working on my pride, but the rest of me cares. Every time I feel alive, it be loving me, yeah. You my sinner, don't.
Found some shims. So with this gap that we have right now, we just need a little bit, just like that. Basically, we just need that much right there. So this one will be easier with 2-person, but we'll just try to do it ourselves. We're getting super close. I think we're pretty good on this side. So what I've been doing, I'm lifting it up and then I'm pushing the shims by my foot. So we got the right side done. So now we're gonna do the other side. Let me show you first how off is this one. Just need to raise the front a little bit.
At first I said that I love you when you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda hard to just trust you when both your feelings don't.
Alright guys, so I think I got it. We are dead center on the right side.
Match got me showing less emotions, I don't wanna get it.
So next we're gonna hang the poster.
Friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo.
So now that we finished leveling our tank and putting up the poster, now is the time to finally get started with the aquascape. I've been collecting all the materials that we're gonna need. We have the driftwood, we have the substrate, and we got the rocks here. So I know that we have to boil and soak the driftwood for a very long time to get all the tannins out, but I don't want to do it here because we only have a small sink and I don't want to do it in the tub because it's gonna stain our tub. So I'm just expecting that this one's gonna be a long time, maybe a few months to get all the tannins out. But anyway, it is what it is. So what we have here is gonna be bio substrate from Aqua Natural. So this one's gonna be our base layer. I got this one because this one's gonna give us enough nitrifying bacteria to just make sure that our substrate have enough nutrients. It says here, do not rinse before use. So I got 3 of this one. So I think that's gonna be enough for our tank. So at least 1 pound of substrate per 1 gallon of water. And we have a 75-gallon here. So one of these 5 pounds and we have 3 of them. So we're at 15 right now. This one actually have some water inside. It's actually wet. Actually, this is also the perfect time to show you guys the tanks that we have here right now. Our 90-gallon guppy tank. So this one, I still have to rescape again. I'm gonna work on this one later, but I wanna finish the one we have at home first. So the plan here, we're gonna, of course, redo the aquascape for sure. The fish that we have here, they're doing so good. And the plants are really lush right now, but we don't have a good substrate, so that's why I'm planning to do our rescape here. And actually we have so many babies right now. They're actually pretty big now too. That's our 90-gallon guppy tank, platies, and mollies. And then this is the one we did about 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago. So the water is still murky a little bit, still cloudy, but we're pretty much done with the tannins already. And I just did a water change earlier today. The next plan here is to get more plants, more stem plants that we can grow in the back. By the way, this is our tetra tank. So we have some tetras here, of course, some rasboras. And then we have the basic cleanup crew like the autosynclus right here. We have the corridoris, we have the snails, and then some amano shrimps as well. It's hard to find them right now, but they're just everywhere. Oh, we also have some Siamese algae eater right here. We'll go over this one more later, but for now we just have to get that 75-gallon done. So we're back to the ball game. Now we have the proper set of tools. I'm not sure what's the proper name of this one. This one's actually called a spatula. So we have a spatula, we have the aquatic curved scissors, and then we have the straight tweezers, and we also have the curved tweezers. I hope you guys could see clearly what we're doing right now. We're just gonna spread this out evenly here. I think we're gonna keep most of this one in the back section, because the front we're just gonna cover it with sand anyway.
Put my balls on the pit road. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Out of sight, out of mind.
So the next one's gonna be the main substrate, and for this one we're gonna be using fluoride from Seachem. This one I wanna wash first so it doesn't get too cloudy in the tank. We're shooting to get at least about 2 inches of substrate in our tank. I think that's gonna be plenty of aqua soil for our plants, because this time we really wanna build a very dense plant setup. I don't think we're gonna be able to get rid of all the dust particles on this substrate, but I'm gonna get as much as I can. I think that's about half. Round 2. This one's gonna be a process, guys. I'm gonna time-lapse this one. I figured something out. We're gonna use this strainer right here.
I think that will help speed up the process.
No, you can't do what I do. Whoa. Racing,
I think that definitely helped a lot.
go. I need a bag and I need it to go. I hit a spot and I'm ready to go. I've been on go, so I'm always on go.
I think we're getting there. I think one more bag is enough. I'm probably just gonna return the third bag, which is another 15 pounds. So right now we had the 15 Nutri-Base, and then we have another 15, so we're at 30 right now, and then we're gonna add more 15, so that'll put us at 45 pounds. 45 pounds substrate so far. But I think we're getting there, guys. It's looking good right now. So let's go do the second bag.
Done it before and I act like I know. Done it before and I know how it goes. Straight up, part of my weight, my gain up. I don't need chains, I'm chainless. Long as my kids stay kicked up.
Look at that, guys. See how much dust is that one? So good thing we're rinsing as much as we can here.
Long as my mind stay prayed up. I'll be here forever. I'll be here forever.
Okay, second bag, here we go.
Be here forever. You can't do what I do. No, you can't do what I do.
first and second layer are pretty good. I think it's giving us about 1 inch right now. And then we're gonna top it off with white sand. That will just cover everything and make our driftwood pop. I think that's plenty of substrate enough for our plants. This time we're gonna be using Stony River aquarium substrate. So this one's gonna be a white sand. So instruction, place substrate in the tank and add water. So this one we don't really need to rinse, so we're just gonna go ahead pour it straight to the tank. So when we pour this one, we're gonna start with the foreground first to cover up the very front. So in that way we can make sure that the nutrient stays inside the substrate. Not sure if that's making sense. That 25-pound bag's actually pretty heavy. I wasn't able to control, so I pretty much drop off everything on the foreground, but it's okay because we have our spatula, so we'll fix that one anyway. And this type of sand's actually good as well for the corridors. They'll be able to get into the sand. So that white sand is definitely making the tank look brighter. It's looking really nice right now. Now I'm kinda torn if I should have kept that brown gravel in the back to have that contrast. We're gonna put a lot of plants there anyway, so I think I'm gonna go ahead cover everything with sand and then we can put the driftwood. I don't think we're gonna be using all of this one right here. It's another 25-pound bag. I just wanna get the whole tank covered.
Long week I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS. I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.
Actually, you know what? We're just probably gonna finish the whole sand right here. That will give us an elevation towards the back. So that will give us 25, 25, 50, 30, that's 80, and then a 15. So we're at 95 pounds for a 75 gallon. So I think that's plenty of substrate. The root's gonna keep going down anyway. I think we should be good.
Oh, oh, oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.
So we got 3 layers of substrate in there. I think that is it for our substrate. 15 of the Nutri-Base, 30 of the floral substrate, and then 50 of the Stony River White Premium Aquatic Sand. So now we're gonna do the hardscape, and we're gonna start first with the driftwood. So the type of driftwood that we're gonna be using is called Asian driftwood. This is annoying. Look, I was trying to peel off the label because it's already taped up on the wood, and then there's a sticker in there, and then the sticker just stuck on the wood. Ah, we got it out. You just have to do it slowly just to make sure that you don't rip it. So I think we were able to rinse it enough that we were able to get all the sections and all the faces of the driftwood just to wash off all the dust or anything. Damn, it's sunset already. This is gonna be nice. Look, the sunset hits our tank in the afternoon. This is gonna look so good, guys. I think I might have to push the driftwood a little further in the back because there's still a lot of space here, about 3 inches. I mean, we're gonna plant a lot of stem plants in the back to make it look dense. So I'm just trying to figure out if we should go back a little more, or I actually think that's good. Let me show you guys how much we have in the back. So that's how much space we have in the back, guys. I think I'm pretty happy with what we have right now. I think the next step is let's get the rocks.
I gotta tell you something I could do.
This one's super heavy. So we're gonna be using a seiryu type of rock. I chose this one because I like the details on the rocks. It's like a dragon stone but in a gray color. And we have a bunch here. So I'm gonna try to rinse all of them, maybe put them in the box and see what we're gonna use or not. There's actually some really big pieces right here, as big as my face.
Cause I got better things to do. And I spent my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slip
I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue this piece right now because it keeps falling off. So we'll start with that one. So we're gonna be using super glue.
them the door, I would be the richest girl alive.
I think we got it in there. So now I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna put the rocks. I think, should we turn on the lights right now? It's getting dark in here. So that helps a lot. Should have done that one earlier. So now, like what I said, I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna put the rocks now. We really have to do this one systematically. I don't want to waste any space. So the plan is on the back, we're gonna put a lot of stem plants, which are red stem plants. We're gonna put a lot of anubias around the driftwood. We're gonna have some creeps on the bottom. We can make like a semi-island, and we can put the anubias on the rock itself. I'm gonna get some rocks and let me see what we're gonna come up with.
if you hadn't run.
I'm putting the biggest rock that we have on that side because this one's pretty heavy here already, so that will complement how heavy this side is. I'm not feeling it yet, so we're still gonna play around.
No way, every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me.
So this is what we got so far. So first we got the driftwood, right? It's pretty symmetrical in a way. We got 2 trunks to the left, 2 trunks on the right, and then it's dead center. And then we have the biggest rock that we have on the left side, the next smaller one, and then we have a smaller rock piece and another rock on both sides. Like what I've been saying, the background's gonna be full of red stem plants. I wanna have a lot of anubias in here, some of the plants as well in the foreground. So it's gonna be super green, maybe a red one in the middle, green, green, red, green, green, and then a lot of creeps outside the rocks, creeps right here, so we have plenty of space. So green, and then the gray color of the rocks as a contrast, and then like what I said, on the center we're gonna put some really nice plants. It's gonna be scattered all over the driftwood because I was thinking I'm gonna make it like an island, but if I do that, I'll have no more space to plant plants. I hope I was able to communicate to you my idea. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but it'll make all sense once I have all the plants in. I just really want to make it super organized. 100%, we definitely did a lot today. I think I'm gonna put this into bed now, and then let's see if I still have the same feeling about this setup tomorrow. The driftwood, I'm dead set on how we have it. I'm just contemplating if the rocks looks good or not, and how we're gonna set up the plants later. But yeah, I'm really happy of what we have right now. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. I cannot wait to put the plants in, so that'll be another story, and we definitely have to save a lot for that because plants are expensive. But anyway, comment down below what you think about this setup, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, peace.